Your society is full of soft and undisciplined weaklings.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another vlog video on Young Justice. I've only watched episode 11. Don't worry, I'll have other episodes be in this video, but right now I'm only recording my thoughts on episode 11. So in this episode, Superboy and Miss Martian disguise themselves as the Terror Twins, and they try to figure out what the ICE villains are doing inside of the most highly secure prison run by Amanda Waller. And she says that no one's broken out of this jail and will never, ever break out. I wonder if someone's going to break out at the end of the episode. Right? But anyway, in terms of this episode, I thought it was pretty fun. I don't know why. Just for some reason, this episode reminds me of a Clone Wars episode where Obi-Wan faked his death to disguise himself as a bounty hunter in order to talk with Cad Bane and the other dude. I forgot his name. Eval. I know his last name is Rival, but I don't know. The episode I thought was pretty fun. They have to wear like this collar thing that stops their superpowers, but apparently since Miss Martian is an alien, she can still use her telepathy. And I understand that they don't want anyone on the inside knowing the job just in case. But this is Amanda Waller we're talking about. Do you think it would have been nice if Miss Martian sent her like a Skype telepathy call telling her, oh yeah, we're with the Justice League, don't worry, nothing bad will happen? I'm just saying. But yeah, I thought it was a fun episode. Okay, so I was gonna play a clip of the Riddler's voice because at first I wasn't a fan of it, but it's slowly growing on me. So, yeah. Oh yeah, the Riddler's in the episode, and guess what? At the end of the episode, he breaks out. So, I guess this prison wasn't the only prison that no one can escape from. So, yeah. Oh yeah, also, before I forget, here's a perfectly good out-of-context moment.
Dude, that's your sister!
Okay, I know I used that joke in the previous video, but I couldn't help myself, okay? I'm sorry, but yeah, I think that's all I would really like to say about the episode. I thought it was just fine. Oh yeah, also, I know that they're trying to play Southern characters, and no offense to anyone out there who's Southern, but I just can't help but laugh whenever I hear a Southern accent. I don't know why. It just makes me laugh inside. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty decent episode. Well, actually, I thought it was good. So that's my thoughts on episode 11. Time to go watch episode 12 and see what I think. Hey guys, I am super sorry about this, but I am such a dumbass. Okay, this is one thing I forgot to mention in the video, in the episode, but okay, they introduced Hugo Strange, and in case you don't know, he's a Batman villain, and I had a feeling he was gonna be a bad guy, but he does such a convincing job of acting nice. I was like, maybe he'll be a nice guy after all, maybe they'll make a change, but at the end, nope. It turns out he was in the coop. Pretty much the whole plan was that they were going to break out and they would freeze the place. So they wear these new jail uniforms that make sure they don't get frozen to death. So yeah, I'll admit, that was a pretty good twist. And I was so convinced by Hugo Strange, even though I know he's a bad guy, that I thought, wow, they managed to pull me over on that one. I applaud you, writers. You're doing a really good job. But yeah, anywho, that's why I wanted to talk about. So yeah, let's talk about the next episode real quick. So, episode 12. It's revealed that we actually get some backstory on Artemis, where, you know, Cheshire? Well, apparently, she's her sister. No adoption, no nothing. It's actually her legal, biological sister. And it just so happens that they have a poster of Alice in Wonderland. Get it? Because Artemis has blonde hair, and Cheshire calls herself the Cheshire Cat. You might as well have her real name be Alice for Artemis. I'm just saying. But anywho, oh yeah, I like how when she goes to Gotham High School, or whatever it's called, she meets Dick Grayson, aka Robin, but she doesn't know that yet, that he's Robin. And he just pulls her into a selfie. Too bad you can't do that anymore, or else because you're going to need some permission first. If you did that without permission, you would be in big trouble, Dick. So way to be a dick. Haha, I know I'm very funny. But it turns out when they go back to the cave, they think, oh, No, they're under attack, and at first, I thought this was a prank gone too far, and
Bro, dude, it's a prank, bro.
But it's not, and they're under attack by 2 red tornado drones. And for as much flack as we give Joel Schumacher for having bat nipples and a bat ass, are we really gonna let this slide where they have titanium boobs and titanium asses? I'm just saying, people, even though I don't like Batman and Robin, I'm just saying. Oh, and also, there's a part where Robin and Artemis vent. And in the previous episodes, they said,
It's almost like we have an imposter among us.
so now I think the traitor is either Artemis or Robin.
You sussy baka.
But don't worry, they actually managed to defeat the 2 twins, and then Red Tornado shows up and becomes evil. So that was the episode, and I thought it was pretty good. I liked the stuff with Artemis, and I actually thought for a moment that, oh, she's just gonna like leave them there to die, but no, she actually figures out a way to stop all of this. Though I want to say this right now, I find it funny how at the end of the episode, everyone is just worried about everyone but Aqualad. I'm just like, man, this guy can't catch a break these days. And I just feel bad for him at this point. He's supposed to be the team leader, right? Right? Oh, and I like how when Robin throws the Robin Ring, whatever it's called, at Speedy or Kid Flash, whatever he before. No, actually, Kid Flash, my mistake. Sorry, but imagine if that was like the explosive one. Well, Robin, you broke Batman's no-kill rule. No wonder in a different timeline this happens to you. So overall, I thought it was a really enjoyable episode. Now it's time to watch episode 13, and we're now halfway done with the season at least. Okay, episode 13, we're halfway done with the season, and what's the name of the episode?
I am an alpha male gamer.
Pretty much, the team goes on a mission with Shazam. Yes, I'm calling him Shazam, not Captain Marvel. I'm sorry. Though, I'm just saying this right now, part of me... Now, at the end of the episode, they do the reveal that, oh, Shazam's actually a little kid named Billy Batson. A part of me is waiting for an episode where they find out he's a kid and they're all like, so you're telling me they allowed a 5-year-old who's younger than all of us to be on the Justice League, but not us. That's just insulting. But anywho, oh yeah, because of Connor's super hearing, they hear that Aqualad talks about the traitor, and we finally get to hear the line in this episode.
Traitor among us. It's the brain.
I can see it's a brain.
Not a brain, the brain.
But yeah, after that, Aqualad, they stop Brain, free Shazam, and Aqualad tells them why he kept the truth from them. So overall, I thought it was a pretty good episode. It had some nice character interactions. I thought it was nice to have an episode where the gang sort of broke up in a way that makes sense. And I liked how Robin pointed out how the whole reason the Young Justice started was because of the fact that the Justice League was keeping secrets from them, and now they're keeping secrets from each other, so it doesn't feel like they're a team, or they're not being what they're originally supposed to be. And I'm sorry about the rain. At the time of this recording, it is heavy raining right now, and I decided, you know what, screw it, I'm still going to record anyway. I'm sorry. But anywho, the episode I thought was enjoyable. Though, at the end of the episode, they do confirm that, oh yeah, Martian and Connor, they're doing it. And I'm just going to play a clip, and this is my honest reaction to it, because it was just like, man, I was just expecting Wally to shout that out loud in the episode, so I'll just play it.
On a mission, I'm your teammate, not your girlfriend. Agreed?
Yeah.
Just already.
I'm sorry, but still, I just couldn't help but think, someone's just gotta say that, right? Because they're literally, every time they're on screen, they're giving them the eyes. Like, both of them were just giving them the eyes. You know the eyes I'm talking about, hey, this is over. Let's go in the back. I meant like this type of back, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we're gonna go into a private room. God, this review is so inappropriate. It started off as nothing but Among Us jokes, and now it's become this. What have I become? Dear God. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good episode. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with the next one. But, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. In the last episode, it took place on September 22nd. That was my birthday. And they didn't even say happy birthday, Sean Reviews. I am so mad right now. This is the worst show ever, 0 out of 10. No wonder Cartoon Network canceled it. But, yeah. still, pretty solid episode. On to episode 14. 2 more episodes and the video's over with.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled mayhem to bring you this important announcement.
Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass mother...
So I just sat through episode 14, and in case the clip wasn't obvious, this episode introduces the Joker, and no, I'm not going to play the Society clip. It's been overused, and I'm not going to do it, even though I'm the one who used Sussy Baka a lot in this video. But still, not only does this episode introduce the Joker, it also introduces the Injustice League, which I find kind of funny because while I'm watching Young Justice with one of my siblings, I'm watching the Justice League animated show by myself, and there's an episode where the League deals with the Injustice League, and the Joker becomes their leader for a little bit. It feels weird to know, but anywho, so with this episode, pretty much Poison Ivy has all these plans going around, and the Justice League deal with that, while the Young Justice decided to take on the Injustice League. Well, they're told by Batman to do it. I'm saying justice a lot in this video, aren't I? Dear God, I'm gonna like, you know, make that term seem pointless. Justice, justice. What am I, Death Note?
Justice!
But anywho, the thing I find funny about this episode is that while the League, again, are dealing with the plants, they're like, well, Batman says, don't worry guys, even though you're a bunch of teenagers, you can totally handle this League of Supervillains. Hope none of you die. Seriously, imagine if, like, Artemis died on the mission, and, Shazam was like, hey, Bruce, Artemis died by the Joker's hands. Oh. Well, at the very least, most of them are prepared for the Joker. Makes you look like a dick, Bruce. Ah, see what I did there? See what I did there? Because, Robin's name is Dick Grayson. Gotcha there, Batman. But, anywho, so with this episode, I actually really enjoyed it, and yes, I do know that the Joker only shows up in this episode and maybe down the line in a future season. And you're probably wondering, why is he on the thumbnail? Well, that's because the new Joker deleted scene got uploaded to YouTube. So I decided, why not I cash in on that and have him in the thumbnail? Yep, I admitted it, but hey, at least I'm honest. But still, I thought the episode was pretty enjoyable. I did enjoy seeing the Injustice League. I thought they were pretty fun, especially the Joker. He was alright. He's no Mark Hamill Joker, but he's definitely better than Jared Leto, even though he only shows up for about 5 minutes, I guess. And it was also cool seeing Poison Ivy in the episode. What else did I enjoy? Oh yeah. This is something I was also going to say. Imagine if, like, well, I'm kind of happy Wally didn't get killed off by the Joker, because it would have given me flashbacks to the Injustice movie. Hashtag justice for the Flash. But, anywho. So yeah, with the episode, I thought it was mostly enjoyable. Again, not much to really say since, again, it is pretty much the Young Justice fighting the Injustice League. But what it does with the plot, I thought was pretty cool. Though it did also kind of remind me of a little bit of My Hero Academia World's Mission, where in that movie, it was like, okay, we have to have all these heroes take care of the bad guys, but we're gonna follow the teenagers. Yeah, that was my big issue with World's Mission. They decided, hey, we have like this Avengers level threat. Let's just make it small scale when it comes to like what's going on in the movie. Like we have Deku, Shoto, and Bakugo going on a road trip. Like it was a good movie, but still, I wish that we had a lot more action. Even though the ending made up for it. But still, it was a pretty solid movie. When did this become a video on My Hero Academia? Anywho, back on track. So yeah, I thought the episode was pretty fun. The action I thought was pretty cool. I actually liked how at the end, when Joker releases all the Joker Venom, or Joker Poison, whatever it's called. Joker Gas. Pretty much during the fight, Kaldor, I'm just going to call him Aqualad. It's a lot easier to say. But pretty much Aqualad puts on Dr. Fate's helmet and is able to just eradicate all the gas. I thought that was actually pretty cool and a nice callback. Especially how Wally says, hey, you shouldn't do that because they're just going to keep you there inside of the mask for all eternity. But no, turns out Kent will head his back. Not Clark Kent. Kent Nelson, I think that's his name. But yeah, I thought the episode was really good. Not much to really say other than those few things. But yeah, I can't wait for the final episode, the next one, because that means we're done with the video, and so far this is probably longer than the previous one. And also I'm going to post this little outtake that I had that was originally going to be in the video. Like, it was going to be like the first recording of this session, but it screwed up. But it was a really cool outtake, so I'm just going to play it real quick before we talk about the next episode. Okay, so since I just watched episode 16 back to back with episode 15, I guess I'm going to have to do episode 15 and 16 in this one video. And in case you're wondering why I changed up the background, I just thought, you know what, maybe I should add a little bit of flair to the background. Oh, and also, since the Batman just came out, might as well have this. And since I've been rewatching Daredevil, might as well have that. So, yeah. Hope none of these fall off during the video. Anyway, episode 15. So with this episode, we get introduced to Zatanna, who I actually thought was a pretty fun character. Sure, yeah, she might seem a bit Mary Sue-ish, since, you know, everyone instantly takes a liking to her, but that's kind of like the theme of the show. Everyone takes a liking to each new member of the team. I mean, it happened with McGann, though, to be fair, McGann, she did need a little bit of help at first, but still, I actually thought she was a pretty fun new character, in my opinion. I especially liked how she was able to use her spell to make whatever that guy's name was tell the location of where Red Tornado is at. And I also just thought her banter was pretty funny. Also, by the way, it's revealed that who made Red Tornado, and he has 3 siblings. Volcano, Torpedo, and Firebrand.
Yeah, all the good ones, and you know.
Yeah, that's all I thought about during that scene, honestly. Oh yeah, and then Volcano shows up and rips the dude's arm off. Yeah, it's a good thing this guy is a robot, or else that scene would not be allowed to be on Cartoon Network. Oh yeah, also, in case you're wondering if Zatanna sounds familiar, you might recognize her voice if you're a Sonic fan. I did too. Who does she play in Sonic? Yep, that's the voice of Elise. But hey, at least she isn't committing necrophilia or bestiality. But she is quote-unquote kidnapped, so I guess she retained some of that. Okay, she wasn't actually kidnapped, she decided to go on the mission, but still, you get the point. Anywho, I thought the episode was actually pretty fun. Like, it had some nice character interactions. I especially loved the moment where Zatanna points out, you guys are doing like a psychic thing, right? Or you guys are just being rude. So I thought that was pretty nice. Because, again, I just find it really weird that Zatanna picks up on it and no one else does. Not even the teachers, well, not even, like, the members of the Justice League, I mean. So, yeah, another thing I thought was pretty cool was the action. I especially liked how Red Tornado said play dead in the sand. I thought that was pretty cute. But, yeah, overall, I thought the episode was pretty good. Though I'll admit, at the end, I was expecting... Sorry about that. Burp. Sorry. I was kind of expecting Red Tornado to kill the old man at the end of the episode, but no, he didn't. I'm not saying it was a really dark ending, but it's like the way it was done, like the way it was shot, just made me feel that way, you know? But yeah, that was episode 15, and normally that would be the end of the video, but there's still one more left since I watched it, so time for episode 16.
Everyone died. The end.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened in this episode. Everyone died, but... yeah, also, I forgot to mention this, but in the last episode, I also liked how they were just messing around with Shazam. I just thought that was pretty cute. But anyway, in this episode, all of the members of the Justice League get brutally murdered, including the Flash, which is kind of ironic considering what I posted earlier in the video. But anywho, so it's up to the members of the Young Justice to take over their places. And they also all die. But don't worry, it was only a training exercise, where it was doomed to fail and they believed that their friends were killed. Batman, I know you deal with a lot of trauma, but I think this is going to scar them for the rest of their lives, including Dick Grayson, who's already lost his parents. But yeah, anyway, for this episode, I thought it was a pretty fun episode. I knew that they weren't going to be dead because I'm only on season 1 and there's still 3 more seasons left to go through. So yeah, obviously they weren't just going to kill off everyone in the first season. Yet, at least. And also the fact that I'm like, you're telling me they killed off Batman and Superman in the first 5 minutes. I ain't buying ya. Because there's no way they would just kill off Batman and Superman in the first season of a show. Not buying it. But yeah. I thought the episode was pretty fun overall, despite the dark tone. And also, this did the nightmare scene from Zack Snyder's Justice League a hell of a lot better. Sorry, just like whenever I look at this episode, I'm just reminded of the nightmare scene. And this one doesn't have Jared Leto pretending to be Jim Carrey. Dear God. Jared Leto, just stop being in comic book movies. You're not a good actor when it comes to being a superhero movie. I'm pretty sure you're not even that good of a good actor. Well, you're not even that good of an actor, but still. Anywho, so for this episode, other than the stuff I mentioned, I also really liked this one joke.
We are Earth's heroes now. So what are we waiting for? A theme song?
Oh yeah, also, I just want to say this right now. I find it hilarious that, what was it? Alfred shows up and, like, pretty much there's a moment where Robin and the rest of the Young Justice are doing a message that, like, we won't give up without a fight, and we will fight for our independence. It's pretty much the speech from Independence Day. Wait. Okay. I just realized that they're not properly in the frame. They're not in the frame yet, so it took me forever to realize that one mistake. Well, shoot. This did not go well. I'm gonna keep it in. Just so you can laugh at me. But anywho, so yeah, I liked how when they go to this, I lost my train of thought there. They went to the Superman's Fortress of Solitude. I like how all of them, including Robin, I like how Robin finally wears something that's stealthy. Because, I'm sorry, okay, it always bothers me. Batman wears these colors to fade into the night, whereas with Robin, he's a walking target. He's target practice pretty much, because he wears bright red. At least with Superboy, he has like a different, like, he wears like, an S with a black t-shirt on. So at the very least, it's kind of stealthy, but still. It always bothered me about Robin, and here in this episode, he finally wears something stealthy. Not counting the cape. But, yeah, and also the ending. Holy crap, that was a pretty dark ending, because it pretty much says that, oh yeah, Megan, she is overpowered, and she almost kept these people in a coma. Though, to be fair, it's not as bad as what Wanda did to, Westview and WandaVision. Seriously, not as bad there. But, yeah, that was the 6 episodes I covered, and somehow this is over the length of the previous one. Anywho, I had fun with these 6 episodes. I thought they were all pretty fun in their own unique way. Yeah, let me just fix this real quick. There we go. Okay, I forgot to mention this, but early in the video when I mentioned up Alfred, there's a part where, like, he cheers, and I was just imagining to myself, imagine if he shouts, "Well done, Master Dick Grayson! Oh crap, I just revealed his secret identity to the whole world." And also, you can clearly see them looking at, Supergirl, no, not Supergirl, Superboy, and McGann, and I'm just like, imagine if one of them said, "Hey, it looks a lot like Connor from our class. Maybe he's Superboy." But yeah, that's what I thought of the 6 episodes. I thought they were all pretty fun, and before we end today's video, I'm gonna play this clip so that way I can cash in on the Batman. So, here we go.
How many ice villains does it take to screw in a light bulb?
No one cares, Enigma.
No!
Oh, and before we go, I just want to say this right now. I find it funny that, like, they show Zatanna, Roy, and this random girl, who I'm pretty sure is going to show up later in the show, gearing up for the final battle, but we never see them in the final battle. Either they couldn't pay their voice actors, or they just decided to be lazy. Probably a little bit of both. But yeah, that's what I thought of the 6 episodes. See you guys in the next one. Bye.